Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-February 2021, and I'll do a reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Virgo, what is going on? Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Pentacles. This is either building on something or just kind of moving forward, making progress in a situation possibly. I like how you started the reading. The Three of Swords, which jumped out in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. You're coming out of something that was painful at some point. I feel like you have kind of came out from it a while ago, but now it's really kind of like that closure point of, okay, that's clearly done for me. I'm done with the situation, you know. Again, something that caused pain at some point, a lot of pain. King of Pentacles is in your focus here, you know, growing, creating this stability within yourself, outside of yourself, just for your whole life, basically. In the recent past, the Page of Cups, some love, it's shown up here for you. Now I'm not sure, I kind of see it coming your way. Not sure if you took it or not. Possibly. It could be new love that showed up in your life. Because it's shown up as something, you know, not coming in, taking you off into the sunset, and, you know, crazy love, and it's shown up as something kind of like introducing themselves to you, or just someone that may have opened their heart to you, but it's a slow kind of progress, and it's okay. It doesn't feel like, oh my god, they're moving so slow. Kind of like the beginning stages of love showing up for you. So it could be somebody new showing up. In your strength, the Five of Cups, dealing with crappy situation, I see that as being your strength. You know, whatever may have happened in the past, kind of getting to develop your sense of working around that, not dragging the past with you in the present, you know. This was coming up for me with that one. In the immediate future, though, interesting. I don't know if anybody's leaving. I don't see this card being necessarily about that. It could be that you're leaving, somebody else is leaving, I don't know. But some wounds about somebody leaving are opening up for you. You know, wounds of the fear of abandonment, some sort of wound around that. Supporting this reading, tons of happiness here for you. Cool. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Wheel of Fortune. This is possibly you and how you deal with change. You know, changes of situations, possibly fast changes of situation. How you're taking it, how are you dealing with it? Are you accepting it, or, you know, there's a sense of having a hard time to deal with this for some reason? We'll see. Four of Cups, that's the energy of, that's in your hopes and fears. That's the energy of somebody really unhappy, really kind of clinging on to all of the negative aspects of anything and everything, just seeing all of the, seeing the worst case scenarios in everything, basically. And this is an energy that you may or may not carry, but you sure don't want it. If you're carrying, you are aware of it, and you're like, I hope it goes away, because I don't want that. In the potential outcome, the Knight of Pentacles. Again, progress towards something. I don't know what. So let's clarify. Let me clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Three of Wands, the Tower, and the Strength card. This almost seems like a disruption, like things are going a certain way, and it almost feels like you're entering some sort of a routine about it, and then something comes in and you have to wait, or something disrupts this flow. And it's like, do I lose it and go nuts about it, or how do I speaking of Wheel of Fortune, right? Changes that may happen. How do you handle it? Am I okay with it? Am I accepting of it? Or should I just freak out about it, kind of thing? You know, because I see you pulling on your strength. Like, I need to be cool about it, you know? So kind of recognizing this energy within yourself, possibly, of when things get disruptive, you might get disrupted. Let's do the Eight of Cups. Page of Wands again. The character, oh no, that's Page of Cups in your past, sorry. Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. All right. I feel like there was a little bit, you may have something going on with somebody here, because you're showing up again as a King of Pentacles, and there seems to be a little bit of rejection, a little bit of pushing away of them. And I feel like it came because you were still hanging on to this pain from the past, that rejection. So it could have been based on another experience you may have had with somebody else that you carried here within this situation, and that caused you to push this current situation away, even though this person wasn't involved in that or the situation. And it's interesting because I see you releasing that energy that helped you push this present situation away from you. I don't see you necessarily pushing it in the sense of go away, I never want to see you, but there was something that was standing in the way. There was like, it felt like a blockage that was standing in the way of you having a healthy and happy connection here with somebody else. And that something came from your past. Maybe fear of getting hurt, like you may have had in another situation. Maybe whatever it was standing in the way here. But I see you releasing that. Let's do the King of Pentacles. For the King of Pentacles, in your focus, you get the Sun, the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups. All right. Huh. Beautiful. There's contrast here. There's you experiencing both aspects of a beautiful soul connection you might be involved in, both the happy and the sad. Without the sad, you wouldn't experience the happy. You wouldn't know what happy is, right? Without the sadness, and the other way around, of course. You wouldn't have that contrast, so you wouldn't know. So I feel like somehow you're going through both at once and accepting both at once and experiencing this connection that you're dealing with in full, you know, where someday it may suck, another day it's perfect, the next day it's like, or 5 minutes later it's like, you know, so it's kind of like they're both tying together there, both aspects of this. I'll leave that out because it was flipped. You know what, you go here, you're next in line. So this is a very interesting concept and a very powerful one that you're experiencing at this point, the contrast. Okay, so for the Five of Cups, I already pulled a card because it was kind of flipped in my deck, and I'm like, what's sticking out there? So I just pulled it out. So you get for the Five of Cups the Hangman, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. All right. There could be a situation from your past still, which I feel has nothing to do with your present situation, that you may want some sort of balance there. Maybe you had a nasty fallout. Maybe things didn't go as well in the end and you're blocking each other, or who the hell knows. But there's a need within you to have things, you know, let's just be friends, or let's be civil about it. And there's you kind of wanting to make that happen. But I don't see you doing it. So this is just your need to have things balanced in a past situation. You're stagnating about it. You're not doing it though, or not taking action to create that, which is okay. I mean, whatever you feel, you feel. You know. Let's do the Five of Pentacles in the immediate future. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups. You're scared here. You're scared. That's why this fear of abandonment shows up. You're carrying a fear that this person that you may currently be with might choose somebody else, and that talks a lot about your self-worth, not about them looking left and right and whatever it is that they're doing, or even they're not doing. This is coming possibly from your assumptions, your own fears, and definitely from your fear. Or somebody in your past may have left, and it left a huge ass wound that we don't look at it that way, because it's like, yeah, they left, so what, I'm good. Are ya? You know? This is a fear coming up, and it's tied up to your current situation, because you're showing up as a King of Pentacles. Your person is showing up here as a Queen of Pentacles. And they're looking at some options, and I don't know if they are, but they definitely are when your fear shows up. Because they are in your perception, even if they're not really doing it. Let's do the Ten of Cups. In the supportive energies, Four of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Nine of Cups. Happiness here. Plenty of happiness. I feel like you're experiencing a lot of happiness, a lot of good times right now. And there's that sense of, oh man. You know what? All people, everybody, every freaking body on this planet sucks. Everybody sucks. Why do we have the tendency to, you know, when things are so happy, so beautiful, it's like, I never want to let this minute go. And then something crappy happens, like, get that away from me. Why? You know, there's that duality of things that, when people get it, it's so simple that it's like, what? Is that simple? Yeah, it is. You know, when you accept both, you have the tendency here to hang on to this happiness. Whatever it is that makes you feel happy, you're like, oh, I want it to be like this forever. That creates expectation, you know? And when something nasty happens, like, it's not mine, no, it's not mine. Yeah, it is. And it's fine. Again, it's that contrast, right? You wouldn't experience this happiness without crappiness. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Alright. Something that might turn from friendship into love. There's some sort of collaboration or partnership or even friendship. And it looks beautiful. It looks, well, it's gonna look more beautiful because there's this bond, there's this dynamic between the two of you, and it's growing into love from what I can see here. And it's kind of like an unexpected twist of events here with this. Let's do the Four of Cups and the hopes and fears. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups. again, it's again the same contrast that's shown up for you. When you're trying to be logical about things, you're losing the aspect of the heart. You're not allowing yourself to feel anymore. And when things have to be logical, that's why they feel unhappy. Because happiness is felt from the heart. You're trying to make everything logical, you're trying to do it from your mind. Your mind doesn't create happiness, quite the opposite, as we can see here. You're experiencing a lot of contrasting kind of situations here, which is beautiful. As long as you know which one you're giving power to. You know, as long as you're aware of that. For the Knight of Pentacles, for the potential outcome, you get the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands. Wow, okay. This seems to be like a slow moving kind of energy, like I'll open up my heart, I'll tell them I love them if only if they tell me first. I feel like that kind of energy is gonna fly out the window with you. You're gonna be like, oh fuck that, I'm just gonna tell them how I feel. And that's gonna lead you possibly to a very beautiful commitment here, you know, where you don't have to follow the rules, go by the book, text them only if they text you, and you know, send them a song even if they don't, but you're expecting one in return. All that bunch of shit, right? Just do what you feel, basically. And once you do that, things will flow naturally. There's a sense of throwing out control. Interesting reading you got, Virgo. Let's see what the universe has. Knight of Wands, King of Swords, Two of Wands. All right. A little bit of an ego battle here. Somebody may be coming at you passionately, and for some reason you feel the need to respond. And if you're not connected to your heart, it's almost like trying to find a smart way to respond to them, and they're not coming from their mind to be smart about things. They're coming from their passion, from how they feel. They're kind of trying to a little too much to meet them halfway, but you're doing it again from your mind space, where you're like, let's think of something smart to tell them so that, you know, we step up the game, and then it becomes more interesting here. The more you do that, the more you don't respond energetically to this, the more you don't respond naturally to this, the more things are going to be on hold between the two of you. It's not going to lead necessarily anywhere. You know, if one person is coming from how they feel, the other person is responding from whatever, not how they feel, things are going to be on hold here. Let's pull a oracle card to close it off from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. You get the Giraffe, Visionary. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I repeat, heart. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.